Hello, everybody. Suzanne Snyder Johnson again for another broadcast of Experience Matters with Sail Beyond Cancer Vermont. It's great to see all of you and happy President's Day and all of that. Today, we have a special guest and we are here to welcome aboard, gotta love those nautical terms, Larry Hawley, who is coming on right now. Hi, Larry.
Hi.
So Larry is one of our newest board members with Sail Beyond Cancer Vermont, and we just wanted to, bring him on and to say hi and introduce him to you, and have him share a little bit of his story of why he, meaning you, decided you wanted to really be involved in what we do. So take it from here. Tell us a little bit about you.
Sure. Yeah. I've been a not actual Vermonter since 1995. Moved here when I left college in Boston. So there I had attended Northeastern and UMass Boston and said, Vermont's a much more beautiful, better place to live post-college. So that's why I moved up here. And I just felt like there was so much to really connect me, my desire to be part of a not so busy environment, to be part of the beauty that's here. And just the people that I met were amazing and encouraged me to remain. So that was a great, I would say, a draw. And then I started really getting into the community. I eventually got a wife, a child, got into the community, have a career. And I think everything is really kind of led up to Sail Beyond Cancer, including things that have happened with my own personal family dealing with cancer. So,
yes, tell us a little bit about that. I think your father, is that what you said?
Yeah. Well, my father found out he had pancreatic cancer, and that was January of 2017. We got the confirmation, and by June of that year, June 1st, he passed away. So it was a very short window of time.
It's tough.
I got to wrestle with my own struggle with cancer, even though it wasn't my cancer. When you're so close to somebody and, people are, oh, you're the spitting image of your dad. And, oh, you and your dad are so alike. It just made me identify with it as well, And I think that having gone through that as a caregiver, seeing the other caregivers struggle and go through that made me want to do something that made an incredible difference in other people's lives, especially those who were going through it and those who were helping the ones going through it.
Was he up here, Larry? I can't remember if he was here in Vermont or was he living?
Yeah, my father lived in Maine. My mom lives there still as a widow. And, I had grown up there all my life. Partly why I love Vermont so much too is similar to where I grew up.
Yeah.
But yeah, he raised 3 sons and through that, he gave us, in a lot of ways, I call it a gift. He gave us the gift of knowing what it is to be loyal, to be hardworking, and to be appreciative for everything that you have.
Yeah, it's wonderful. I mean, and so, as you all know who are watching this today, our mission is honoring those who are being challenged by cancer by harnessing the healing powers of wind, water, and sail. And, Larry and I have had many discussions, and just the fact that we are there to support the patients, we call them nominees. We're just as much there to support the caregivers and loved ones, just like what Larry went through with his father passing. So what kind of inspires you in general, Larry? Can you share any of that with us and in terms of your heart and are you involved with other nonprofits and anything you can share with everybody to find out who you are?
Sure. You talk about my heart, and I feel like I've had other people call me this. They say you're a very heartsy person. And I really subscribe to that. I feel like you're going to invest your efforts where your heart is. Yeah. And if that's the case, then I want to do it in the course of helping others. And so a lot of aspects of my life are about helping other people. I'm active in my church. I'm active in the local town Little League. I love seeing kids just have a great time. And I love making sure that they're safe and secure. I've been the safety coordinator for Essex Town Little League for the past 2 years. And with COVID being on us, my responsibilities ramped right up, and I needed to make sure that if we were going to play ball, we would do it safely, and we managed to do it without a single COVID case. So that was wonderful.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but placing an emphasis in how cancer has touched my life has really motivated me to challenge myself to go beyond my comfort zone. Talking to people about cancer isn't comfortable for me. It's a struggle. I can't say I have a magic recipe for how to identify with everybody who is struggling with cancer, but I can share with those who are caregivers who are struggling with the same things. And I feel coming into Sail Beyond Cancer Vermont was my opportunity to share that struggle and relate to others so that they could find a firm place to place their feet as well.
Yeah, you had mentioned to me in your conversations, and this happens a lot, everybody, when I share our mission, and as Larry did, saying, "Gosh, man, if we knew about Sail Beyond Cancer when my dad was going through this, right, it would probably been something you all would have loved, and he probably would have loved it, like being out there in the water." So, and you're involved with your church, which is awesome, on the board of directors there, and you said Little League. And what kind of things do you do in your spare time? Tell us about you. I mean, what do you like to do?
Honestly, some of my favorite things to do are to sit with a book with my son, or to listen to him read. I really enjoy spending time. We play video games together and board games and whatnot. Those times together are my favorite times.
Nice.
My wife and I, we like to go walking. We like to spend time. Honestly, some of the most valuable time we spend is just sitting on the couch talking and sharing our thoughts and really being deep with each other. Really keeping those lines of communication open are just really important for everybody.
Exactly.
But there's no greater value than a relationship that's dynamic and deep, and that's that's where I spend my time and energy when it comes to my family, because at some point my son will move off to college or to the military or whatever he decides to do. And then my wife and I will be there going, wow, we raised a son, and now what do we do? Who are we?
Now what? So, share, one thing, I mean, there's so many things I love about you. You're just such a great, warm, fuzzy, warm, compassionate person. And you love having different personalities on the board and different strengths. And, your profession, if you share a little bit about that, and also the connection with the conversation we had with Aflac. I mean, there's just some really interesting connections between what you do for work and why you're on our board.
Sure. Yeah. After the experience with my dad, cancer became this very prevalent thing that was always kind of like a sort of like glasses I saw through. Like, how do I see the world now that I've been so deeply impacted by it? As an insurer, I have chosen to actually work with Aflac. They formed in 1955 because one of their brothers had cancer, and it was three brothers starting this company. And I was like, well, if your mission is to help people get through the financial downside of cancer, because we all know treatments cost money and all that, I was like, well, if it's my mission that I feel to volunteer in this way, then maybe my career is also a mission for me to help prevent financial disaster when cancer becomes a part of somebody's life, whether they're a supporter or whether they're, in our case, a nominee or a cancer, survivor. Even at some point, somewhere along the way, there's a financial struggle. So I chose that career path simply because I knew it would make a difference. I've seen it help other people. And I know that,
it's really important.
when you're down and out, sometimes seeing that financial cushion beneath you it's a weight off. Right. And that's where I hope to be for people is be that cushion in a sense.
And everybody, I think what we'll do is another session. We'll have a really dig deeper into Aflac and this program, because it is very interesting and is something that I never knew about, and I'm sure that many people in our community don't know about the Aflac Cancer Program Supports Program. And Larry, the firm that you're with, if you could just share that, because I didn't put that in. I'll put that in our post here, but I didn't actually share that yet. Sorry.
Sure. Yeah. So I operate within the auspices of the Vermont agency. I'm more an independent in that sense that I can offer anything in the sense of whether it's life insurance or if it's a cancer policy, whatever, because I can bring to the table what I would like to provide to my clients that's most suitable to them. I'm
That's
not
awesome.
bound to one company telling me you have to produce X number of dollars for us.
Right.
I, it doesn't help me provide the best for my clients, and so that's why I chose to operate that way.
Well, we're really excited to have you on board. I don't know if anybody can hear some screaming going on in the background, but I hope you can't. You all will meet the newest crew member, who is Mizzen, aka Mizzy, who's a 10-week-old cobbard dog, and she is squealing in the other room. I didn't want to bring her onto this broadcast because I had no idea what she would do. But she sounds, I don't know if it probably sounds pretty awful in the background, but so Larry, we welcome you on board. We're so excited to have you with us, and we're just excited to have you experience what it really means to be a part of this organization on the ground internally here with on our board of directors, and we're just honored to have you here with us and by our side. And anything else you wanted to share at all quickly before we get off, or are you good?
No, honestly, I just feel I'm just grateful to be on a board of an organization that's not just touching people's lives, but being there with people. And
Yes.
that closeness and that dream it fits right in line with where I want to serve people. So yeah, no, I just appreciate being on the board.
Well, we are thrilled and excited to get you out on mission sales and to really, like you said, experience what it is we do firsthand right there, right next to that very nominee who is being challenged by cancer. We already have many, many lined up for this summer. So thank you so much. You'll be hearing from us again, everybody. And if you have any thoughts and people you'd like us to interview and bring into the limelight here, please let me know. Let us know. Send something down here at the message underneath our video here. And you all have a fantastic, healthy, awesome rest of your day today.
Great.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.